got a saying in the beat. It's called What Up Doe. What Up Doe?
What up, Doe? What up, Doe?
Boy, get this money. Would you also get this money? Boy, get this money. Would you get this money? Get this money.
What up, though? What up, though? You already know this your main man, Dice Clark. I want to give all praises to God and a special shout out to John Mason, Angie Starr, and Showtime from 105.9 Kiss FM.
What up, though? What up, though? First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashima Masiyaki Yahweh Shai. This is Gino, a.k.a. Faircon Jr., a.k.a. Knowledge, a.k.a.
P. Diddy.
Mr. a.k.a. in the building. What up, though? I got you, Tez, on yours.
Yeah, man, you really getting long-winded with this AKA shit. What up, though, y'all? This Dirt Dog, AKA
Tootie
Son.
Son. Okay, go ahead.
What up, though? What up, though? It's your homeboy Ted Skills, Bruce Wayne to the gang. I want to start off by sending my condolences to the to Carl Jones and his family. That was my brother-in-law. He lost his life yesterday.
Sorry for that,
Oh, yeah,
brother.
sorry to hear that, man.
Sorry to hear
Condolences
that,
up.
too.
Send some prayers up.
And also, I want to give condolences
Yeah.
to my little cousin who passed yesterday, Eugene Mason.
Oh yeah.
Condolences.
Condolences up to
Much
that,
condolences.
man. Prayers to the family. And prayers out to anybody who lost a loved one over this weekend or recently. We want to send prayers up for that to everybody. As y'all see, you already know what it is. What Up Doe Podtalk, the award-winning What Up Doe Podtalk podcast. You already know we asked y'all to share that button to reach out to more people. Go on YouTube, follow What Up Doe, W.U.D, and subscribe. Not just go there and watch us in live old episodes, but subscribe while y'all watch other episodes. But today is very special. We got a special guest in the building. We're going to let him introduce himself. We finally got a chance to get him here. This man been so busy. We've been trying to get him here since last year. So he finally here, and we're going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, well, thank you, gentlemen, for having me on here. Man, shout out to Gino, Tez, Dice, Dirty. Thank y'all. I'm gonna follow suit. I'm James Harris, aka Vote for James.
My man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
All right, so
Yeah.
so you running for city council, correct?
At large.
Man, you have to be the biggest fucking city council person, like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You running
Type
for city
shit, like
council
you-
and bouncer.
You, yeah, you a big motherfucker. Now, I'm curious, a suit, like suit jackets and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all them shits all custom, huh? You can't buy shit off the rack.
No, it gets real weird. Shoulders and all that.
Yeah.
It gets real weird.
But you know,
You in the gym like every day, like type shit?
Every day.
Man, and the gym is therapy for me. A lot of people think it's physical. It's mental, because life, how they say it, life be life.
That's right.
Life be life.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you got family, you got God, you got jobs, you got everything. And it's God first, always. But
Amen.
at the end of the day, man, we're trying to balance family and career and still have some me time, which I don't have much of. The gym is it. And I have problems like everybody else. You know, a lot of people see me smiling all the time, but that's because God's with me.
That's
and another
right.
thing is, when I go in the gym, I leave it on the gym.
Right.
And I've been in the gym with Dirty before. I'm trying to get Dice in there.
I'll drop y'all off.
Wait, you been in the gym with Dirty?
Yeah.
Dirty used to work out. Dirty used to be buff. He's still kind of, he's still together.
Yeah.
We've been in the house recently.
Yeah.
What? Maybe I shouldn't have told that. Maybe he's secretly.
Yeah, because he ain't called me.
No, when
like,
we was
you
a
know.
kid, he used to walk around like a He-Man figure. He used to work out.
But look, y'all want
I'm
to hear
just wondering
something
why
funny?
he ain't invite me to the gym.
Because I ain't want to pay for you. But here's the funny, yeah, shots fired. But anyway, I want to say, y'all don't understand. Look, James been buff since high school. We graduated together. We went to high school together, right? And he been a stand-up cat. One thing I'm gonna say about this man here, man. He's straight for the community, man. I've been knowing him
That's what's up.
for a very, very long time. And I don't just support and put a stamp on anybody, man. Mr. Harris, James Harris, man, this is my man here. Y'all, if y'all elect this gentleman here, if you elect him, y'all really, really gonna have a people's champ in office. That's what I want to say.
No doubt, man. That's dope. And I concur that most definitely. I've been on his team, community leader for his campaign, and I don't do this. I don't even like politics. But I know that this man being with the fire department first and foremost for 28 years in the hood. And if you know about the fire department, you don't get fires downtown. You don't get fires court town. When I say that, I mean all the time. You get fires in the neighborhoods. So he know about the hood. He boots to the ground. Him and I one day went out door to door. Me and him. You hear what I said? Me and him
You see,
knocking on these doors for blocks and blocks. So in the hood, it mean a lot to me for a person, not just because he's my friend. He a great person, a great man. I wouldn't even be doing this if I didn't know he can do the job and help our community out. So from me to you, brother, it ain't nothing I would do to try to get you in that seat. I'm gonna give all my power, all my resources to help you get there. And that's why I'm out with side by side with you every day with whatever you need, man.
So
Yes,
Chief,
sir.
Chief, let me ask you a question. Okay, so you grew up in the hood, right? Growing up in the hood, then you was a fire chief for 28 years.
Oh man, ain't that old, man?
How many years?
I've been in the fire department 28 years.
Okay. So how long you been a chief?
I got appointed to chief of the Community Relations Division in July 2021. So roughly almost 4 years.
Okay, so you've been a chief for 4 years, but you've been in the fire department for
28.
28 years. Grew up in the hood.
Yes.
The going from fire chief, from fire guy to fire chief to city council. Now you in politics. What can the people like look for? You know what I'm saying? Look forward to you being that guy, a guy from Detroit, and just representing us.
Approachable.
Okay.
Multi-talented, and I'm not bragging on myself. What I mean by that is a lot of people think all we gonna do is climb the ladder, kick your door in, put the fire out, put you on our shoulder, and carry you out.
Right.
No, we do medical calls. We get cats out of trees, legit. Did it once before over in the University District, but we get called to help the water department, the police department. I can remember like a snowstorm. We were pushing people out of the snow. People come to the fire station with questions. Hey, how do we get this fixed? And I always prided myself in trying to put people together, build bridges, put people in the same room where we can just sit back and let everything grow and build. So that's what I pride myself on, making everybody work together in unison. We don't have to love each other. We don't have to be BFFs. We don't have to go play basketball together. But anybody can work together.
Salute to the fire department. I think a lot of times people don't understand how dangerous that job is. Me personally, I know 2 firefighters. I don't know if you know them or not. One was named Sam Bryant. You know Sam Bryant? Okay, he was like basically raised me. And then another firefighter, God rest his soul. He was like a dear friend of mine, brother to me. It hurts me to even say this. Patrick Harris. Walt. So Walt lost his life fighting fires. You know what I'm saying? So like salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's more of a reason for you to say that too, and condolences to that family. But for you to been fighting fires for 21 years, right?
28.
No, he been a fire department for 28.
Fire department.
But however long, 5 years, 10 years, being on that fire department, the number don't matter.
That's a hard job.
But you've been in there saving lives for your community already. Now you want to go to the next level because a question was asked from one of our audience members. But before you answer, he's gonna get you. The question was asked because what made you go from being a firefighter to want to be on a city council to politics? And for me, I mean, I can't answer for you, but I know already if you out saving lives, you love Detroit for one. You were born and raised, went to school in Detroit, all of that, right? And you've been saving lives in the hoods forever. And now you want to do something different. But what made you go from being a firefighter to a city council?
That started years ago. So I grew up on the northwest side, legit on a dead end street. I don't know how many of you are familiar with San Juan, Prairie,
All that from Livernois to
You got the railroad tracks on one side.
Right.
And you can't cross it. It's legit a dead end street. But this is all we knew. It's the only life we knew. So we thought we were rich. We were with our friends and our family.
Yeah.
So it was like a cul-de-sac to us. We could play in the street.
Yeah.
We didn't worry about traffic. We built ramps. Went for Evel Knievel, all that, man. Playing football. We tackle on the grass, touch on the cement, depending on who you playing with. Somebody like Dice might tackle you on the cement.
I used to.
Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm at Quarters Elementary School, Roseline and Davidson. City Council comes to my school for career. I'm like, man, kind of like how the gentleman commanded the room, what he was telling us. I could write ordinances, and they could balance the budget and take care of the citizens, the people. It's all about the people. So I'm like, that's kind of cool. So I'm reading the Free Press because I had to as a kid. I wasn't no scientist. I wasn't the smartest, but I never gave up. So I'm reading the paper, I don't know, 2-3 weeks later, who do I see in the paper? It's the council member that came to our school. I'm like, dang, okay, in the paper, let's see what he's doing. Dang, all right. Man, this is kind of cool. They wrote an ordinance to keep people safe. I'm like, all right. So I go to school and I join the safety patrol. Now, I always want to keep people safe, but it wasn't perfect. Like, I want to say you got like hot chocolate in the winter. You got out of class early.
Yeah.
Then you could come to class late. And I ain't. And the girls love the safety board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You put the safety
It's
board
always
on,
a
you
plus.
was somebody. You was like a pillar in the school.
Yeah.
You was like a pillar in the building.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm being safety board. So, long story short, on the safety post, keeping people safe. And I took pride in it. I ain't want nobody to get hit by a car or nothing. I'm like, this is cool. So we riding our bikes after the safety patrol. Me and these guys, all of them was safety. We riding up Oakland. So Oakland was like Bel Air, California.
Mm-hmm. Big
We
old
riding down
houses.
Oakland, looking at these mansions,
Yeah.
these big, beautiful homes, and the well manicured grass, and the nice cars. And somebody was like, hey, that's Richard Austin's house. So I'm like, who is Richard Austin? I'm like, he the Secretary of State in Michigan. First African-American Secretary of State ever. I'm like, that's kind of cool. I'm like, what does he do? He served the people, not just in Detroit, like the city council. He served the whole state from the Upper Peninsula to Muskegon to Kalamazoo to Alpena, back to Detroit. I'm like, man. So anytime we rolled by there, everybody would say something, man. I'm going to get me a big old house like that. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to get me a nice grass like that. We can play football on it. I'm like, man, I'm going to get elected to office. And I'm going to help the people. So this been going on and on before I joined the fire department. And God put you in certain positions so you can do certain things for the people.
Yeah.
So during my career in the fire department, I always tried to help people. And I ain't saying I was no hero like that. Like I carried 5 people out of the house at one time.
You look like you can.
Yeah, you big now.
Always I tried to help to go the extra mile. Well, hey, the kids coming up to the firehouse, they want to put some air in their tire. Come on over here.
But I mean, to me, that sounds like a hero to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we have to say what we are, and you are a hero.
No, you definitely are.
Preserving somebody's house, putting out, from it burning all the way down to completely to the ground, or just saving somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? That's hero shit.
And thank you, Tez. But R.I.P. to Walt, man. Walt ran on the east side. I ran on the west side.
Right.
And I'll never forget, y'all kind of young in here, but we had a thing called the blackout. And all the power went out. When all the cars my age.
We graduated together.
I don't know nothing about it. I'm too young.
Yeah, you're right. I am
I'm
young.
too young to know about that.
What year was that again?
Mr. Harris, how old are you? 60, 70? Like how old are you?
53. Same age as me. What year was that? Was that 2000?
I'm too young.
2009.
Was that not
2009?
Was it or 8?
No, or 2000.
No, it was 6.
No, 2004, 5.
It was
the
because I
blackout?
was working at
2000, yeah.
I was at American Axle and all the lights went out. Go ahead.
Wow, go ahead.
So all the lights went out.
Yeah, in the city. Yeah.
So Walt detailed over to us on Livernois and 7 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's the scariest thing ever. We rolling, and all you see, we getting fires. all you could see was the fire.
2003. Thank you, Mr. Green.
Thank you. All you could see was the fire. So we got a call. We called it a run when the 911 calls and calls us. You couldn't see no traffic lights, no stoplights. People really wasn't driving.
Yeah.
So wasn't no car lights. And you like, it's like back in the 1800s before it was cars. And like the fire right there. Let's keep going. So I'll never forget, we rocked all night and we got down. And Walt was like a mentor of mine. He started before me.
Right.
He was legendary on the fire department. He was a go-getter.
Oh, he was brave. He was a brave dude.
All day, all night, stretching on fires, putting fires out in the dark.
Wow.
You know, it was out cold. We ain't had no power in the firehouse. We made it work, and got down. So I'll never forget that, man. Shout out to Walt. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
His family, everything.
I'm talking
one thing I want to say. I'm sorry.
Great. I mean, he was a great dude for sure. That's all I want to say.
One thing I want to say, man, what I love about the fire department, man, and I versus the police, is that y'all don't pick and choose, man. Y'all showing up to actually help somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a homeowner, man. And if I have a fire in my home, I want y'all to come and put the fire out, man, to help preserve my home or whatever. That's a huge responsibility. And man, I got a partner of mine, Barry Tyndall. I don't know if you remember him. There you go. Sure. Yes, so, and my man, dog, used to tell me how they would run it to wear those tanks. How y'all got to wear them, man, and the oxygen mask. Dog, and to actually go into a burning house and try to put, man, that's amazing.
I'm talking about Walt used to tell me how they used to step over dead bodies and all kind of stuff.
That's like, amazing.
You know, it's a tough job, you know what I'm saying? And it can wear on your mental as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
So with all this being said, how courageous you are, going to city councilman for the seat. Somebody asked, they want to know what running for city council at large, what is the difference between a city council in a district or at large?
Great question. We were over in the 6th district earlier.
Right.
So a Cinco de Mayo weekend. Shout out to the 6th district over in Southwest Detroit. So the city of Detroit's divided in 7 council districts. Each council district has 1 council member. Then you have 2 council members at large. So the council members at large represent the entire city, from the southwest side to the west side, from the east side to midtown to downtown and everything in between. So it's a huge opportunity. It's a huge responsibility. But back to that courage piece you were talking about. Sometimes it takes courage to help somebody.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, that's what that CPR piece is crucial that we're training everybody on. A lot of people don't know how to do it. And somebody goes down and you got a heart attack and you scared, like, I don't know how to do CPR. I want to help, but I don't know how. So I hate to keep talking fire stuff, but to help somebody and save a life in a different aspect and a different opportunity, to create a business, to create a neighborhood program for the kids, to make sure our seniors are safe and get to enjoy their twilight years of their life. That takes courage, because a lot of people don't want the truth, and a lot of people get caught up trying to please everybody instead of making the right decision for the right people.
No, and you've been, I'm sorry, T, I don't know if you want to ask them. You've been helping people. What people don't know, I want to share with them, because a lot of my events you participate in, which I thank you before you even decided to run as city councilman at large. You was doing this community work long before me, with me, and still doing it now, and while you doing this transition. And I want the people to understand, just because they don't see you doing it don't mean you ain't doing it. And that's why I support you and ride with you, what you're doing, because you've been doing this work, boots to the ground. I call you, I say, man, this neighborhood need fire detectors in the house. You pulling up, we setting up a day, y'all passing out free fire detectors, smoke detectors for the houses. I pull up, I say, we need the trucks for this kid event to teach the kids about fires in homes. You send in the trucks, you send in the firehouse to show them if it catch on fire. So what I want the people to know, and that's why I wanted you on the show, because you know I got your support. I want them to vote for you, because not because you're a new face, because I know your heart is for the city and it's for the hood. It's for everybody, and that's why you run it at large and not just a district. And no offense to none of my people running for just a district, because we do need all that help. So we got some great people in the district, and shout out to Roy McAllister for District 2. Shout out to Tate. He in District D1. Yep. So all of them just a few people that's I know gonna do right by our people. But for you to run at large, I know you the right candidate and the right person to take over the whole entire city to make sure we're good. And I also want the people to understand, you can't make a decision by yourself when you're in the seat. So I don't want them to think they can say, hey, we need this, we need that. Why he's not doing it? Y'all have to vote on stuff. But the first step is to get you in there in that seat. So we need y'all help. And I'm asking our viewers, share this, vote James Harris, follow him on all platforms. Please share with the people how they can follow you, how they can donate to you, how they can come to the fundraisers, how they can, anything they can do, volunteer, help pass out literature, whatever it is you need. Share with our folks, please.
On Instagram is Vote James Harris. On Facebook is Vote James Harris. Click on our QR code. You can donate. You can volunteer. Whatever you want to do, but it's got to be dedicated to the people of the city of Detroit. It's all about the people.
And they asked, when is the voting date?
August 5th. August 5th. But you can vote by absentee. You can do the early voting.
God bless you.
But August 5th is the actual date of the primary. And then the general election is November 4th.
So on a personal note, what's your relationship status? Are you married, single, divorced, monogamous, poly relationships? What are you like into? Like, what's going on with you? You there?
You know, right now I'm not married.
You ever been married before?
I have.
Okay.
I have. Man, I'm just laser focused on this council piece and just saving lives right now.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
I don't have a lot of time.
So you just basically focused on career.
That's it. I'm married to the career right now.
Okay.
And his two beautiful daughters, so they in his life tremendously. I love how you a great father, a great man, neighborhood, community activist, firefighter, chief, all that, friend.
What made you want to run at large instead of just a district?
Man, I love Detroit, man. So I'm in the grocery store, and this crazy work. This about a year and a half, about 2 years ago. So people get me mixed up. I got a common first name, you know what I mean? So I'm in the grocery store, and there's a lady, I don't know, she looked very beautiful, but she may have been in her 80s. She pushing her basket.
80s?
She's probably 70s, 80s, something like that. So you say, hey, you know, Detroiters, this is what I love about us. We ownership. We take ownership.
Right.
We rock with you. You ours. Our sports team, whoever, you ours. It's our Tigers. It's our Pistons, Lions, Red Wings. Anyway, she's like, I know you. I'm like, okay, ma'am, how you doing? She's like, you the police chief. You James White. So I said, no, ma'am. James White is a great guy. He's a great police chief, but I'm a fire chief. I'm over the community relations division with the fire department. That's right. Seen you on TV. You run the fire department. I said, no, ma'am, I don't run the entire fire department. I said, my executive fire commissioner, Chuck Sims, great guy. He runs the whole fire department. I said, I'm the community relations chief. James White is the police chief. She said, you the people's chief.
Yeah. Yes.
I walked off. I said, man, I love that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
And you are.
yeah, that's how that all got started. But I just love the city, man. I'm good everywhere, meaning I love some about every part of the city. You know what I mean? I'm going to get me a hamburger over at the place on Harbor, at the food exchange. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over in Southwest. I'm going to get me some food over on Verner. You know what I mean? At the taco place. If I'm on the west side, I might pull up anywhere because I'm.
What you want to eat? Food hall on 6 Mile and Myers.
All day. And I eat everything in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm at the Burger Grill. I'm wherever. You know what I'm saying? From deep east. Now my family's from Garland and Mac. For those of you who don't know, everybody heard of Bewick and Mac.
Yeah.
But around the block,
right a corner.
Garland.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I grew up sometime on the east side. I went to school on the west side. I used to catch the bus on Dexter. I used to play baseball at the Boys and Girls Club off Dexter. Man, I got family off 25th and Toledo or in Southwest Detroit. I spent time over there in the weekends. I even had some rich friends that had an apartment, a high rise like the Jeffersons downtown on Brush. So it's not a part of Detroit. Y'all can give me a test on the street, on the address. It's not a part of Detroit that I don't love and I want to help be better.
Amen. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my man Lavish too. I forgot he's running also, I think, District 2.
District 2.
Okay, shout out to him, man. He always supporting and showing up, showing us love and everything too. So shout out to him and prayers up for him while he's running. We have I'm sorry, nephew. We have a number up top, man. Call and check this chief out, man. I don't even want to call him chief no more. It's Councilman Harris. That's why I got him in my phone now. I changed it from Chief to Councilman Harris.
Yeah.
That's love.
So I need y'all to call in, test him, check him. Any questions, hard questions. He here for us. He here for Detroit. We need y'all votes. August the 5th. I wish we had some dates for some events we got coming up for the fundraisers. But like y'all said, follow him. Vote James Harris. It's a QR code y'all can scan. We need y'all support to help support him to get in this seat. But we want y'all to come out, shake his hand, ask him tough questions. He in the hood because he'll knock on your door. And one thing about it, we going through the hood. So call in, ask him a question. We need y'all support. Don't be afraid of him, man. He been saving y'all lives forever.
And you know what I love too, man?
It was Gino's turn.
Oh, go ahead.
So,
I appreciate that.
Damn, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let you.
Go ahead, I mean, shit, man. You know. No. What I love, man, is about our high school, man. When we had a reunions and stuff, man. And what is that on Livernois? Good times on the Ave, man. And the young lady who owns that. Shout out to Donna and them. You know. And when we go up there, man, we come back together, man, as a class, and you always there. And Christmas time, man, we used to go out to duos and all. I mean, I really love the fact that I've been watching you grow throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? And you've always been community based. You know. And whenever I've seen you, whether we was high school, I mean, later on in high school, you've always embraced me, and we've always been friends. I consider you a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You got to. That's real.
He's not gonna do nothing special for you when you get in office.
Well, damn.
I appreciate the fact.
He gonna be calling Chief. No, because listen, Dirty gonna be. This no, he gonna say, Chief. They went up on my taxes on my house again. I need y'all to find out what's going on.
Hold on. So you and Dirty went to school together, right?
Yeah. I won't say his real name, but it wasn't Dirty. He was proper. He was very clean.
So were y'all in the same class?
Yeah, we graduated 89.
All right. So who was the class clown? Who was the bully?
He see who that was.
Who he did?
I said we can see who that was.
I don't really know. What was you considering, bro?
A clown?
No, man, D was always smooth.
Yeah, it was.
He was hip hop out. He always had swag.
Dice was killer,
for trouble though.
And he was cool on the books. He was low key on the books.
You know what I'm saying?
He either impressed
So
me,
when you say swag, where like no disrespect, I'm just like explain, get into detail with that when you say swag.
I've always had the ladies, man.
Y'all Dirty was cold.
I'm not dissing you because that
It sounds like you trying to lead up to some shit.
He did Tiz. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give him his props.
you just said fuck swag now.
He grew out of it. No, he didn't grow out of it. No, but seriously, back then, Dirty was ahead of his time. He had the best of things before people had.
No, I remember Dirty back. Like I used to come around. Dirty was a flat motherfucker.
He used to have a Miami Vice dress with the slash.
I'm gonna say this: Dirty always had the flyest rides.
No, he had the fly rides.
But look, have you talked to Christian Gary? Because you know he got the club in Southfield now.
Man, I haven't talked.
What's the name of it, dog?
Hideaway.
The Hideaway.
Yeah, my man Chris.
He owned the he part. Well, he
You never been out there?
No.
You everywhere.
No, he can't go right now. No, you're not.
So wait a minute. You're not doing no partying.
No, he have. He's been doing that, but he can't go to the Hideaway.
Man, Chris G got the hottest.
Not right now. Not right now,
bro.
Not right now.
Man, best success to him.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
Did you hang out at T Wood's party yesterday? I didn't see you.
I stopped by to say happy birthday, man.
You
I
did.
haven't really been hanging. It's all been campaigning and just trying to meet people and build relationships.
But that's a good way to do it too, because you know that's where everybody be at, so you can.
Yes.
You
He did stop in to say happy birthday. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he was at Zeke's party.
Happy birthday,
Zeke's
Wood.
40th party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out
Now,
to
Birthday.
Zeke.
Shout out to New Era
been going?
Detroit.
That's my Aries brother right there.
Yeah,
He does
for sure.
so much. Man, I graduated yesterday. That's the only
Yeah,
reason.
now let me.
Zeke,
I wanted to say that.
apologize. No,
Go
but I
ahead,
just
go
want to
ahead,
apologize to Zeke. I hope he watching.
Mhm.
I'd have been on Puritan yesterday, but I was at graduation.
Oh, they had another
Yeah,
movie.
we did a hood to hood. I
Okay.
went. Shout out to New Era Detroit,
Yeah.
Zeke and the elite team and the sisters. It was the kickoff that we do like with them
Last
every
year.
week.
Right.
Yesterday
Okay.
was the kickoff for the summer to go hood to hood. So yeah, they do great things. And you called, we talked,
Yeah.
but I knew you was at your graduation because remember we set it up for you to be on the calendar. But
Yeah.
I went and represented.
Man,
So-
you represent well, man. We neighborhood people, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
You know.
Yeah.
so by you running for city council, what changes that, like some of the changes that you have in your mind that you want to do for the community?
I would love
Get Dice a
be-
job.
to be in every. I would love to be in all of the 7 districts. Meaning, at least once, like twice a month, you can see me. I'm coming to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come to every district and hold a meeting. You know, it's not gotta be. It doesn't have to be formal. It could be informal. It could be at a restaurant, a city-owned business, city-made business in the district. Let's come up. Let's sit down and talk. Let me see what issues you have and concerns you have. That the council, it's a team. It's not James Harris. It's the team. The entire council can work on to make this city better.
Like,
So
yeah,
that's one of my changes in the first 100 days.
like, cause you go a lot of times we go in the neighborhoods and go down different blocks, and I'm talking about they look terrible, you know. And that's not all of Detroit, because you have a lot of places in Detroit that's absolutely beautiful, but sadly we have a lot of places in Detroit that's neighborhoods. I mean, it's scary to even walk down. You understand what I'm saying? Like the houses, a lot of the houses not boarded up. What are plans on what could we do as a community to solve these problems, or what could you do as a council member if you elected
When he's elected.
to take care of some of these issues?
We're doing it right now. See, the key is communication. There are a lot of programs, and shout out to Mayor Duggan. We got a lot of good programs that are going on right now. However, some citizens don't know about it. It's sitting right on the table, and they don't know they can just reach out and grab it.
Thanks.
So, like, we're going around now. We're knocking on doors. We're campaigning. We can do that all 4 years. Hey, how you doing, Miss Smith? You know they got a program. I see your roof. The city has a program where we may be able to assist you in getting your roof fixed.
Right.
Well, hey, if a person doesn't travel down this street, they don't know the concrete may be a little uneven. So let's go over here. Let's go block for block. It's 142 square miles in the city of Detroit. Throughout the course of a year, each block can be attended to. So that's one of my ideas. I would love to do that. The street soldier, the foot team, that go on year round.
So even now,
Spreading resources.
you know
That's
what?
your
You
question.
know what's going to have to happen. Not just you, but everybody who sit on the seat at the city council have to go out there and see these neighborhoods so y'all can vote together instead of going against it. Because a lot of people who don't know how the hood look because they never go, they don't understand.
Right.
See, you in the hood, you knocking on the doors, you walking up the blocks, you see this firsthand. So you gonna come in there and present this on the table for their vote, and then they'll be against it because they live in Bloomfield Hills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about the hood.
They're
So
comfortable.
they comfortable and they don't care about what goes on in the hood. You do.
That's why I think that I think we missed out on block clubs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And as that president, because of the president of a block club can
Man.
go down there and represent that block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think like that's what we need to get back into, block clubs, and because like
Yes.
it's just not based off the council members and people in
It's
politics.
gotta
It starts
take
off with the
accountability.
community inside the neighborhood too. It start off with you teaching your kids not to throw trash on the grass and all these type of things. So like I think we need to encourage block clubs and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
so the president can go down there to represent those blocks.
And with you saying
Totally
that,
agree.
let me give a shout out to the Spencer Block Club on the east side, out of Drive.
Yeah.
Spencer out of Drive. Shout out to the president, Danielle Beelan, good friend of mine. I donated table, chairs, and tents last year because they have events. They give it. Matter of fact, I'm
Nice.
glad we live because they called me and asked, they want to meet you
Okay.
and they want to do this give back to the kids, the book bags.
Man,
And I
love
kind of volunteered you without telling you first.
Man, you know I rock with them.
I already
man.
know you will, but
Come on, Van
um,
Dyke and out of drive, couple
yeah.
blocks west.
so shout out to the Spencer Block because they also helped and they donated their time when we was feeding the seniors for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
They came and showed up 15 deep from their block, and that's just one block. But I want to give them they shout out because what you're talking about, you're absolutely right because they block is beautiful. All the neighbors know each other.
Yes.
All the neighbors watch out for
Yes.
each other,
Yes.
and they gonna support each other. So we do need that again. We missed that, and to help out the city
Yes.
council to fix up the city, it got to start at your own house first.
Well, I want to say this. Yeah, we got all that. Yeah, that's cute. We got all that. That's really cute. That's cute what you just said. See, but you know what come along with that too? They keep raising my taxes, Chief. Listen, I want to know. Now, I ain't trying to be funny. No, I want to know. See all that nice shit that he just talked about? Yeah, we got that over in North Rosedale. But why is they raising my taxes? I need you, once you get in there, because you gonna get in there, I need you to specifically say they is pimping over there.
No, I think
That's not
and
right,
I'm
man.
glad you said that.
Yes.
Me personally, I feel like true ownership will never. We need to like that tax shit
They
need to go
killing
away
me with that,
because
man.
it's like you always people fail to realize. To me, it's just my opinion. You always realistically a renter.
Yes,
you're never
man.
an owner.
Because if I don't pay that tax,
like
listen.
people think like they own like home ownership. Like they think you own you never will own your house if taxes is in play. You know what I'm saying? Because you can lose your house to taxes.
Yes, you can.
You understand what I'm saying? So like we all leasing, we all renting. Ain't no true ownership in property when you buy a property, you because you still owe taxes and you still can lose your house from it.
I've been there for 3 years, Chief, and I went from $1 a month to an extra $600 a month. So I'm not understanding.
Man, they need to do away with that.
I'm not understanding how they can seriously, legally reassess my taxes and throw an extra $625.
But I think that's federal,
into
right?
no, that's the city of Detroit.
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the city taxes.
City taxes.
On my
okay.
mortgage.
Okay, yeah.
On my property
Okay,
tax.
It's a scam.
That's gangster. You know what
It's a
I'm saying?
scam.
So
That's
I'll tell
called
you what,
gentrification.
going around and asking questions, doing research and meeting people and shaking hands, two common things always stick out. And I don't care if it's the wealthiest person in the city of Detroit or a person just trying to work 4 jobs just to make ends meet. Everybody complains about safety
And taxes.
and taxes. It doesn't matter. Now, I'm not as wealthy as Dice, but I'm complaining about taxes. Dice complain about taxes. Everybody in this room complain about taxes.
I know I do.
You go to a gazillionaire with a mansion right now in the city of Detroit, and you tell them about taxes, they're going to stop what they're doing and get right in with you. So I think the tax thing is a never-ending saga, and I don't care where you go across the nation. I think it's a couple states that don't have sales tax or something, and they may not complain.
The South, I know
Is
Texas.
it Florida?
even
But
with the
Texas
house
don't have
Colorado,
state taxes.
somebody.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida or somebody like that. But the tax piece, man, I'm gonna do some research and hopefully something.
Please.
The tax piece, that's tough.
What's your question, Miss Evans?
So my question is about the Detroit Land Bank.
She got a question about the land bank.
My question is about Detroit Land Bank. What are we going to do about getting rid of that?
The land bank,
Or
I-
at least getting a third party involved where the city their hands is not in it.
and you're saying a third party, meaning get
Like
the
how-
city totally out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Did the city
And like
create
let
it?
somebody else operate it.
No, I'm not sure. I can't answer that question. I can do some research for you and get back with you.
Why do you feel? Why are you
Why?
saying what you're saying?
Yeah, why
so we
you
can
want to get
understand.
rid of the
land
land bank? Why do you
Well,
think that's such a problem?
I can understand what she's saying because lately I've been dealing with a lot of senior citizens, a lot of people who's having problems with land bank where they scamming and taking their houses from them. They got some type of scam going on and not helping them with their houses and then taking it back from them. So right now it's a lot of stuff going on with land bank and a lot of people. I actually got a meeting with a senior citizen who's been going through it for 2 years. And then I know y'all know about the guy, Charles Brooks with the castle on the east side.
Yeah,
I've heard about
He
that.
had issues with
Yeah.
them.
they try to take
But
his house.
It's a lot of different types of issues. A lot of people are complaining about the land bank on where they do
It
things.
seemed like it's a policy thing. It seemed like they need to change some of the things that they're doing. Like you shouldn't be taking a senior citizen house, nothing like that. But I do think like programs like Land Bank is a good program because it gives the opportunity to take a house, rehab it, and put it, you know,
And
what I'm
that's
saying,
that right there. That part is great.
and bring it back.
But the issue is once you do that, the thin lines that people not reading,
Yeah,
there's stipulations behind that, which causing them to lose their house when you don't fix it up
in 6
in
months.
enough time.
Yeah, you have to fix
Yeah.
the house
That's
up
the
in
loophole.
It's the
enough.
loopholes, and
Yeah.
they don't tell a lot of stuff they're not sharing with the people when they give them the opportunity, and then they come back and snatch the house from them.
And then some of the houses are held for people who they know,
Yes.
the people who work there who they know.
For the
So
land
they
bank.
get the better homes and
Hmm.
give the other houses
Well, that's the
Other
corruption
people
of
did
Detroit.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
period.
but
You
that's
know,
what I'm
there's
saying.
just like how the one guy where it was a situation where $40 million was taken or whatnot from the city of Detroit. I think we have to tighten up.
We went to
now.
high school with him too.
Yeah, I know him personally too. But we have to tighten up in that area where all this money is getting, going out the window, being taken and stolen, because that can help out the community, that can help out the people. So as a council member, you're not gonna go in and we're gonna see you on the news for ripping the city off for $100 million. No, I'm just talking
No,
shit.
hey, one thing about it, if you do, you're gonna see me and him on there.
Hey, y'all give me 20 million.
No. But and that's the thing though too. I wouldn't even be supporting him on his campaign if I felt that he would be that kind of one person.
Right.
I love the fact when we didn't do, I know you said you put God first, but I know you a God-fearing man. And on live, I want to say thank you personally for coming to church for my birthday, April 13th, and coming to the autism event. That's what people don't see, the part of you. The support of the community, that you come to all types of events and not just your friends. I look up people snapping pictures of you. I'm like, is you clone? Are you an AI? Like, how you able to hit 5 different events in one night to support everybody? But I thank you for all you do.
And you
still,
still have to go to work. Like,
yes,
I want to have to be tired and exhausted.
I was really, man. It's the time management piece. Gym, work, council member, sleep.
I was tired. I won't cut you off. I was tired when I came to. See, you need to be thanking me and him. That's because your birthday when you had everybody come to church. See, I was tired. Yes, I was. I was tired. I ain't running for shit, but I was tired. I had just got off work and shit. Had did 13 hours. We're telling people what doing shit, and I was tired.
You was clowning in church too. Clowning in church.
Almost fell asleep.
What you mean?
Oh, he was clowning in church.
Because I didn't understand how they put me right next to. I was so tired that Tez had to keep tapping me because I was gonna fall over the damn.
I was laughing so hard in church.
Over the balcony.
So listen,
please give me some thanks.
I'm gonna do it off air because you was crazy. You did some crazy stuff. I heard at church. So we're gonna talk about it. But right now, this Chief Harris time. Not
my bad. Okay, well, damn.
But I got some. I'm glad you brought it back up because I meant to say this to you then. So thank you for reminding me.
I got a question, Chief Harris.
Who do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, before you said while we on the church stuff, because I want to give a shout out to my pastor, Lawrence C. Glass Jr. He was on here. He gave you a shout out saying you're a great guy.
Thank you, Pastor.
He gave you a shout out. Definitely, man. Church was fire today. Yes. Also, Pastor. Today, beautiful. But Harris, go ahead, nephew.
Okay, so Chief to be Councilman James Harris. Now this is election time, right? So you're campaigning right now. Campaigning hard. You out there, you in the community.
Correct.
Tell the people how when you get elected, how you're going to still after the election and things die down, you know what I'm saying? As the sand starts to fall down and settle down, how you're not going to not be out there for the people as if when you were campaigning.
You're going to get, that's one thing about me. I might not be the prettiest council member. I might not be the smartest. I might not be the greatest, but it's not a council member on this earth that's going to outwork me. So you're going to see me. I'm going to be there. I'm going to learn. I'm going to work. That's what we are. That's what we Detroiters. Yep. We roll our sleeves up and get it in. Where do you think What Up Doe came from?
Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of like a question.
Yeah.
Like, what up, though?
Yeah,
you
what's
working?
Next?
What we only respect working.
That's
Look
right.
at the Bad Boys Pistons.
That's right.
Look at the 04 Pistons. Look at our current Pistons.
Yeah.
They blue collar, get down, get it out the mud workers.
That's right.
That's what James Harris is.
Good answer.
And what I love, and I can vouch for that because it's your character anyway. You ain't the type to sit up in the office and just push papers and pens. And what you do now, like I said, you doing so much community work now and way before you even decided to run. It's just you. So I'm not worried about once you get in there. You're not doing this just to get votes to get in there. It's in your nature. It's in your heart to give back to your community, to make sure you're able to help them. But what I want the viewers to understand, again, just because he in city council don't mean he can make a decision on his own. So just keep that in mind.
Correct.
The fact of the matter is we got to get him in there because he is a person that won't change in our neighborhood.
Yeah, and you could tell by the people that even he hangs around. For one, if he hanging around you.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
If he hanging around Zeke.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? The people that you hang around, it tells a lot about you. Yeah, Carmen.
So I have another question. When you
Mm-hmm.
get in, will you request a forensic audit of the council?
I haven't even thought about that. Let
Wow.
me put that in my notes.
That's a good question
That's a
too.
great
Yeah, that
question.
is
So make sure we mark that
A
down.
forensic audit.
Thank you.
I mean, that can stir up a lot of shit,
I know.
and it can create friends and enemies. Is that something like you realistically want to do?
Well, if he's for the people, then the people want to know, that the money is being
Allocated.
allocated.
Well, we know that's not
and
happening,
that-
right?
Well, that's what the forensic report will show us. We don't know that. So
Have you ever thought about running for council, Miss Carmen? Like,
I
shit,
have.
honestly, I think
have.
realistically, I think you need to kind of run. Like, I think you
Not
might be
now,
a,
but
that you
in
might
the
be a good fit for that.
No, when you get more people like Harris and Evans, you know what I'm saying, who
It can
want,
run
it can
right.
run better
Yeah.
because you get all the right people in the seat who
Genuine.
think the same, genuine from the heart for the community. Yes, it's gonna run good, but you're absolutely right. It's gonna store up some stuff, but
It needs to
he's
happen.
not a weak man. He don't care about that. And guess what? When you a God-fearing man and it's supposed to be right, that person gonna get weaved out anyway.
No doubt.
I got a two-part question for you. One, who are you supporting running for mayor? And two, do you see yourself ever running for mayor?
Ooh.
Mm.
Man, you know
Dirty.
what? You
That
know
was some
what?
good
Yeah,
questions.
That was a good question. Look at
That was some good questions.
Like that. We think
You
it's
know
some slick
what?
shit.
They need a couple more hours in the day. This campaign stuff is great. I'm learning a lot. It's a lot of hard work, but I don't do it until I get off the clock. And by the time I get through campaigning for James Harris for city council at
So you ain't
large,
had a chance
vote
to
for me on August 5th, I'm in the bed. I'm out.
so you ain't
So I haven't done a lot of research.
who was running. Okay.
For what I see, there's some great candidates out there, awesome candidates, some tough candidates, some candidates that know this city like the back of their hand. But I'm just
You're not
right now.
okay.
I'm just
Have you thought? And the second part, do you ever see yourself running for mayor?
haven't thought about that, man. I'm not saying I'm just stuck right here.
Yeah.
But I'm just laser focused,
Hey,
man. I got
bang
the
at a
ball in my
time.
hand on a 5-yard line. If I can just get it across this goal line,
That's
it'll
real.
clear my mind. I could probably think about some other things. But
That's
right
real.
now, it's God, family, fire department, city council, in that order.
And no love life.
I love it.
I'm just
This come
talking
from
shit.
Leon. Man. This love
I love
man.
the
You gotta listen.
I love them dumbbells.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was
The
going to say them
mar-
dumb
the-
bras.
The marriage didn't do it.
I'm
Marriage
joking.
didn't do a number on you, did it? Like where you don't want to entertain marriage. Do you see you being married again?
Man, marriage is a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful
Commercial.
That partnership, that bond
Yeah.
with husband and wife, man, it's a beautiful thing. I love seeing happy couples, happy
I'm with
people.
you on that.
Shout out to everybody that's married.
You went around the question. You kind of said you love seeing other people happy, but
You
what
ain't
about
letting it go.
you talking about yourself? You know, do you, like so because you
Would you ever get married?
you coming
if
home
the
to
opportunity
a
presents itself?
Man, the Lord puts that wife in front of me and I go get her.
all right, boy, God in it.
Yeah. So
Damn,
listen,
why God
I
can't
want
be
to
in
jump back on what Dirty question about the mayor, the
Mhm.
mayor thing. I
Yeah.
want to ask each and every one of y'all.
Okay.
Like y'all don't gotta say nobody's name,
Okay.
but the candidates that's running,
Mhm.
how do y'all feel about this term? Starting with you, Gino,
Damn, why I gotta start with me?
because you always go last. So who go last now? That's going first.
Look, you want my answer? Damn.
That bad.
Yeah.
Dirty.
I'm kind of with Chief on this.
You know what, man? I've been
Don't say no names. Just
No,
tell
that's
me
what
how
I'm
you
saying.
feel about it.
I've been looking at the candidates, and I really want to hold out another week or two before because some of them are interesting to me, seriously, and some of them are aligned with certain groups that I want to go into deeper about the groups that they aligning themselves with because I really do believe that whoever wins this, man, is going to be pivotal with helping Detroit. Not along, also along with Mr. Harris here is winning the council, but the mayor, man, the next mayor, we're going to finally get our chance to have a black mayor again. I mean, seriously, you know what I'm saying? So this is something I think is a detriment to us making sure we do the research and we put the right person in. So I'll wait.
It's the skills.
It's two candidates I see that I would love to see take it. Yeah. And honestly, I would say either or. Like you said, I can't say their names, but I just think like it's two. One of them.
Why can't you say the name?
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay,
give
so
me
what
your
about you,
opinion.
Dice?
I'm gonna ask Ms. Evans first.
So right now, my fourth runner is Pastor Kinlock.
I didn't want you to say no names.
Oh, my bad. So
Did that on purpose.
Shout out to Pastor Ken Lott.
You're not
Shout
that
out to
smart. I
Ken
know you're
Lott.
smart, but I
Shout
know
out to
you.
Pastor
First I
Ken
got
Lott.
you did it on purpose.
No, she
but
did.
it's cool. She did.
She did.
I know her.
And you know, and Ken Lott is such an amazing person. He's a great man. I've known Ken Lott for a very, very, very long time. When he put in a lot of work, he do a lot for the community. When I was married, he married me. I'm not married no more, but man, I'm talking about his heart is just unmatched. Ken Lott have an unmatched heart. A lot of people like judge him based off where he's at now, but they didn't see where he came from. They don't understand the work that Ken Lott put in to get to where he's at now. You understand what I'm saying? So great work. God bless. The trials and tribulations Ken Lott went through in life, God is pouring out from the heavens his blessings to that man. You understand what I'm saying? So, I support Ken Lott 1,000, a billion%, honestly, because he's a great man.
Okay, that's why I didn't want to say nobody's name, because I didn't want people's opinion about the person who they want to have in office. I don't want no viewers to get offended, because everybody, like what we say every week, everybody's opinion is their own. Nobody's wrong.
Because even the other candidate, I have strong likings for that person too. You know what I'm saying? For what they can bring to the table as well. That's why I say it's kind of hard for me to choose. So I just wanted to give him his flowers because I know him personally. And he is a great man.
I'm sorry, but to answer your question, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but I'm glad I did. But
I bet you are.
I think the next mayor really has to focus on education, the economic fall of the Black community and how we can change that, where we can become entrepreneurs. The mayor have to build off of what Duggan inherited, and keep moving forward.
Right.
There's some other stuff. But
well, we thank you for being here. I'm saying, but next week you won't be here. That's what I'm saying, because you ain't part of the damn show. So I understand why we keep on just playing with you. We love it. But I like to see where you be commenting at home.
Water, you get some on nothing.
You guys just playing with your nephew.
You know what?
She over here fucking up shit. I mean, somebody don't say nothing. She just turned around and saying smart as hell.
I'm not saying nothing after that.
Okay. Well, listen, man, Chief Harris, Councilman Harris, I just want to say I want to thank you now for everything you have done, doing, and gonna do for the city, because you are for Detroit. Right. And that question Dirty asks is a great question. I can see you as a mayor because you for Detroit. And those things, the few things that Ms. Evans did mention, I know you will be for that. But I want to say my answer for the mayor candidates is that whoever gets it, I hope they heart as big as yours for Detroit, no matter what.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I hope they do the right thing, because if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we had this many candidates run. And that's, in my opinion, it's only because it's so much money on the table for those who not educated about what's going on. It drew so many people to run because how much money is on the table for Detroit, right? And my thing is, when they get in there, what are they going to do for the people, and are they going to do right by the people? And what you said, even for you, I love you as a friend. I love you as a person. And as the man you are, how you represent Detroit.
Thank you, brother.
But I'm not going to vote for nobody off of name recognition, off of fame, because people look at you this way. Right. I'm going to vote for you because I know what you do for the community, because I'm a community person, and I'm for my people. And if you're not for the people, I'm not voting for you.
You know what? I just want to give a shout out. I just want to give a shout out to my aunt Dice.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Give him his roses today.
Give his roses today. Like if he's not one of the better, I ain't gonna say just campaign leaders for you. You know what I'm saying? Man. Or just for the people. You know, he put that work in dirty. I know you mad that I'm giving Dice his flowers.
I'm mad that you got your lotion ass arm in my face. I'm smelling this shit.
You know what I'm saying? But I just want to give Unc his flowers. You know what I'm saying? I'm always learning from him. You know what I'm saying? I'm always learning from him.
For sure, man. I mean, today we our team is, man, we unique, man. We have meetings everywhere. In the living room, the basement, the car, everywhere, on the block, at the park, in the office building, in the suite. Bam, we in the car huddled up with my daughter today, and he just giving us knowledge and schooling us on campaign strategy. Just a brilliant man. And don't say he put in the work. This is what he does.
Facts.
When you love something, it's not work.
Yeah.
This is what he does. He does it in his sleep.
Yeah.
So, man, Dice, I almost said your government. Shout out to my man Dice. That's my Aries brother.
That's what's up.
Thank you, man. I appreciate all y'all.
You gonna run?
Please don't say it's.
Now, they don't want me to run because I'm gonna run a week out the city because I'm from my city. Like I told him when I joined this team, brother, the only way I'm gonna join you if you start in the hood and work your way to downtown. Because every candidate always want to go downtown when they don't need no help down there right now. Our people are suffering in the neighborhoods.
That part.
So if you don't start in the neighborhoods, I can't even run with you because I'm gonna stay in the hood. I'm not coming downtown to do nothing. Courttown, Midtown, and nothing against none of that. But that's already jazzy and fixed up. But what about our people?
That's right.
The people who don't vote because you don't never come to the hood. But they don't know how to vote and don't care to vote because you don't even know who they are. You got those vacant houses tore down, the roofs tore up, seniors needing help, elevators broke on a 10-story senior building, air conditioners down, and you don't even care about them, but you want to care about a statue for millions of dollars to show to the people who come to visit Detroit?
Can I be the spiritual advisor on y'all team? Because
no,
you know what I'm saying.
That's what.
Yeah, I am, man. I'm passionate about it.
So you interrupt a great speech.
I know, man.
To talk about some, you want to be a spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
But anyway, keep going, Dice.
But I was saying, and that's the reason why I joined with him not because he's my friend, because I watch him in the neighborhood. Me and this man walked blocks and knocked on doors. My legs was hurting. You know what I'm saying? We didn't stop.
Well, you is a little fat.
But I ain't gonna be fat after this campaign. So all this door to door. But to have him side by side and hearing them people in the community say, "You are the first candidate to come and knock on our door."
No,
you got my voice, my vote just for that.
It's very important to have people that's advocating for social conditions. You understand what I'm saying? So like, it's very important for that. So like, and that's where we're missing. We don't have people that's pure hearted to advocate for the community.
Yes.
And if that's what you're about, you know what I'm saying, you should have that spot as council member.
Thank you, Tez. I appreciate that.
And I love you, and I know you're gonna do it. I love my people. I know you love our people, and I feel sorry, that if we don't get the right mirror in there, we're gonna be set back another 100 years in Detroit, because they already transforming it for one way, and they taking everything from us. And if the community don't step up and help each other out, we're gonna lose everything. And then they talking about violence right now. It's gonna be an all-right war if we don't get it together. So the people, you viewers, you gotta wake up. You gotta put the right people in position to help us get the things we need for our neighborhoods. Not for all this outside suburban stuff. No, in the hood. Right. If our people in these seats ain't doing nothing for the neighborhood, and my pastor watching us, keeping me from cussing, but our people don't understand stuff if you don't cuss. But I want to cuss so bad.
Don't do it.
But I'm not going to do it.
I cuss
get it better.
What you want me to say? You motherfuckers, you get out there and vote for the right motherfucker. Because if you don't vote for the right motherfucker, Dice is going to come and put his foot directly up your ass.
My man, he know his man. Son. But listen, but all jokes aside, man, y'all know I'm serious about this community stuff. I'm teaming up with the right people, and I'm talking to you people running for mayor. Real talk. Help your people. Help your people. Get your right people in the seat. It ain't about you getting in there for the money. If you ain't using that money to help your community and build it back up,
fucked up.
But listen, man, James Harris, man, we appreciate y'all viewers. Oh man, I get so mad. I get mad, man. It bothers me. I got to learn how to control that.
See, that's where the spiritual advisor come in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
emotional. I'm attached
the
to
show
my
look like it's over, you guys. Every time Gino,
Sir, please share some encouraging words to the viewers. We want to thank you for coming. We want to thank you for all you doing, and going to do. You will win, Councilman Harris.
Thank you.
Share your social media platform handles with everybody and how they can donate, come out to the fundraisers, and anything they want to do to help support us. Let them know how they can do that.
Please click on Vote James Harris on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. Vote James Harris, City Detroit Council Member at Large. Primary is August 5th, 2025. Come out. We need your vote. You want change for the people. The spotlight on the people. Vote for the people's chief, James Harris, August 25th. Love you all. Love Detroit. Do anything for Detroit. I bleed Detroit. Eat, sleep, and dream.
And he definitely said he can go toe to toe with a gorilla. And gorilla, listen, Detroit is the gorilla. So he's,
yes, sir.
Look how big he's a big motherfucker. So he might can beat the fucking gorilla.
And look, let's lower Dirty's taxes. Let's go.
And for you younger viewers who might be in the early 20s, know that it's not Genuine running for city council. This is Chief James Harris.
You look like a big ass cocky. You a strong ass Genuine. How did Genuine get so goddamn strong?
Wait, hold on.
Damn it.
The braces
Damn
is
it, Genuine.
Share the story real quick. Share the story real quick.
Hey, Rico, can you play my pony?
I'm in the gym one day, and I'm lifting. I'm in Powerhouse, Rosedale, right on Southfield Grand River. I'm lifting. So I get up, I'm about to go on the bike, and there's like 4 ladies in the corner. They got their phone out, and they whispering, they pointing. I'm like, they ain't looking at me. I don't know. I'm about to walk to the bike. So one of them, I guess, get the courage, like, come here for a minute. You want to take a picture with us? So they like, come on, let's do it. I'm like, come on, let's do it. Take a selfie. All right, then they get to passing the phone rotation. All right, you take a picture with me with her phone. You take a picture with her with my phone. All right, so I'm like, so firefighters like to prank a lot. So I'm like, man, who in here, man? Who put them up to this? So then we get in a group picture. So I'm like, dang, I'm walking to the bike. I don't see no firefighters. So I hear one of the ladies on her phone, and the other ones, they whip their phone out. She get her phone out on FaceTime, like, girl, Genuine must have a concert in town. Get up to the phone. I'm like, man, the whole time I'm thinking they know James Harris. I walked up out of there, man.
So yeah, the younger generation, so y'all know, this is James Harris.
Not Genuine.
Not Genuine. He's running for city council at large. And if, for those who don't know what that means all of Detroit, not just the districts.
Wait a minute. Fuck that. We got Genuine on the show.
Our ratings gonna go up. Again, brother, man, we thank you for taking the time out. We know you're very busy right now, doing a lot. You all over the city, shaking hands and meeting people. So thank you. Continue to do what you do. You got my support. I'm glad to be a part of your team.
Thank you, Doc.
And I'm here for you to the whole duration, man. And maybe I can get a real job once you get in.
You're doing a real job for sure, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Dice. Love you, bro. Tez, Gino, and Dirty. I almost slipped.
Yeah.
I've been doing it. We go back 100 years, but love y'all. Love what y'all doing for the
Love
people.
you too.
Yes,
The
sir.
city, just keep it up. It takes all of us. Detroit's one big family.
Most
Let's
definitely.
love on each other like family.
What up,
Let's go,
though?
No
Detroit.
doubt. We love you, brother.
Yes,
So viewers, you already know before we close out, I need y'all to push the share button. Go to YouTube, follow What Up Doe W.U.D. I want to give a special shout out to our super producer Rico.
Let's go. Rico.
Always holding us down
Yeah.
behind the scenes, tolerating all our nonsense, waiting on me to pay him all the time. No, but hey man, we love you. We love you, Rico. And right now, we want to, before we go to our last little thing, we already know I got some jobs for my brother Tez, right? This how you support your people too. Even you don't spend no money with them, refer them.
Yes.
If y'all don't know, Tez does a lot, even with the home improvement. I got a couple jobs lined up for him. When they call me, I send them to him, right? So y'all follow him. Ted Skills, as y'all know, super producer Rico gonna put it up on the screen. Support your people. If you can't afford it, send it to somebody who can. He'll come out and give you an estimate. Like, don't waste his time. This man work speaks for itself. He do an amazing job. And he don't cut no deals. But if you treat him right, he's gonna make sure he treats you better. He has done it and he'll do it. So if you got a project, and guess what? And when we need, just how we gonna do it, full circle, right? Y'all vote for Chief James Harris to get him in city council so he can give us the jobs to fix these houses up, to give the jobs to him to fix up the houses so we can help house the homeless people, and we all working together.
Amen. There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect plan.
So that's what we gonna do. So we need y'all to start by voting for the right people in the right seat so we can get these jobs and these houses together to help the homeless and the people in need. That's what we gonna do.
And see, that's what this
right.
show, What Up Though, is about. Giving
Amen.
out resources and caring about our people.
That's right.
What up, though?
And right now, as we move forward, you already know the last 5 minutes, we give it to our brother Dirty, which is a great time. I love each week, but the last week because he fell off. But no, the man is very brilliant. I think he's smart. I think his talents and skills is with some type of editorial in real life, poet, whatever you want to say. But I know he's passionate about this. Every time he do the editorial, I know he's passionate about what he talk about. So we're gonna get his last 5 minutes up to my brother to do his thing.
Hey, I appreciate that. Look, y'all know one thing about me. I always pay homage to my guys for allowing me to have this platform, and they don't know what I'm gonna say from one moment to the next or 1 week to the next about my editorial. So sometimes I write stuff down, and sometimes, man, it's just things that's pop into my head that I just have to feel like I want to speak about. And this week, I really want to talk about one thing. The internet ain't got shit else to talk about. 100 people fight one gorilla. Now, I'm trying to understand how this has become a topic. One gorilla versus 100 people. We didn't ran out of shit to talk about. How is it that the gorilla, and it really started to make me think too, is this a racial thing? Why do it got to be a big black gorilla fighting 100 people? Y'all didn't see memes of it being a slave gorilla, a runaway gorilla. The bottom line is this: if you get your silly ass in a ring with a gorilla, he gonna eat your ass up and tear you up. The goddamn gorilla got the strongest bite force out of everything on the planet. And for some reason, somebody said, you know what? Let's just have some shit to say about nothing. Why is we talking about nothing? God damn it, I hope the gorilla tear your ass up. If you go in there, I want somebody right now to do a goddamn test and jump in the zoo with the gorilla. Take 10 of your friends. And when he throw your silly ass up against the wall and tear you apart, do not call the people to kind of euthanize him. Don't do nothing strange to him, because he should kill your motherfucking ass and bite your goddamn nose
Gino
off.
said the gorilla can beat 100 people can beat the fucking gorilla. That's what Gino said.
Well,
Wait, hold on.
Wait
I'm
not done. Wait a minute.
That's a lie.
Okay, well, let me say what I can
Don't say that.
Listen. We got to
Don't
find.
be a mess starter.
Okay, now you all up in my editorial. Ain't nobody asking. What I'm trying to tell you.
See, when y'all get me going.
That's my bad, Gino. I'm just talking shit.
Right,
Damn.
What I'm saying is this. Okay, we need to focus on other things, man, because that is a silly ass topic. And I just don't. I really do feel like it's some racism in there. I don't know why. Why they didn't pick like a polar bear? That's white. Why they pick a black ass gorilla? Why do everything got to revert back to black? I hope the gorilla eat all you motherfuckers. That's why.
No, real talk. We did touch on that conversation. Dice and Gino, y'all. Dice said that. What did you say? 100 people will probably win, because 10 people will be sacrificed.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't speak on it.
We did at what's the name podcast. We brought it up at the podcast and
Smooth. I didn't
Smooth.
speak on it though.
Yes, you did.
About
You said 10 people would probably get sacrificed, and Gino's got
No,
to
that
talk.
was Smooth who said that. I didn't speak.
Oh, that
on
wasn't
it.
you?
No, that wasn't me. We just black and look
Oh,
alike.
I am so glad.
That was Smooth. I didn't ever speak on
And
it.
then that's when Gino got on his Spartan shit, talking about 100 Spartans and all this kind of shit. But okay, long story short, do you think 100, since it's a topic, do you think 100 men can beat a one gorilla?
I think that, let's be actual and let's be real. number one, man, gorillas are not aggressive creatures by nature. So to actually force a gorilla into defending itself because it's not going to be aggressive, I think that the initial people that run up on the gorilla is going to really be fucked up.
In your opinion, out of 100 men, Gino, do you think 100 men, like no weapons, no nothing, just toe to toe with a fucking gorilla? Do you think 100 men could take that gorilla down?
100 black men, yeah.
What about you, Dice?
No comment.
She said, "Good job." Me, or I'm gonna comment. I say, fuck no. I don't think 100 men. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was 1,000 men with no weapons. That gorilla will fuck up 1,000 men.
Well, I'm not
That's
gonna
my
say that.
opinion.
Goddamn.
That's how I feel.
Well, before we go, I just want to say this. I
Black
know we
men.
usually leave at the dirty editorial, but I cannot end it like that. I got to end it with vote James Harris.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
City
There you go.
councilman at large. We
That
need
part.
y'all vote. Follow him. Vote. Y'all have any questions? Don't hesitate to reach out to him. He's like he said, he's reachable. He's here for y'all. I can't answer for him. I just support him, and I'm on his team. And we need y'all help and support. Y'all can join us too. So thank you, Mr. Harris, for coming. Thank you to our audience in the back.
What about that
And
bracelet?
James Harris said he will defeat a gorilla.
Oh,
He decides on one.
no, the only person that can fuck up a gorilla is James Harris. Now, what do that bracelet represent? I see it. It's a nice bracelet. I see you wear it all the time.
Yeah, I'm an advocate for autism. Shout out to Adapt, my man Michael Powell. They sell these, but I wear it to let people know that I care and I'm there to support for autism.
Okay. I see Gino have one too.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Why me and Dirty don't have one? That's kind of.
It's no problem. I could have Mike next week when we do. Not next week. It's Mother's Day weekend. And prayers up to Tears.
Oh, yeah, I want to say
I know it's a hard month for you.
Oh yeah.
For those, we need y'all to send the prayers up. And it's real serious.
Got it.
Tears' birthday is coming up, and his mother anniversary of her passing, May 9th, if I'm not mistaken. And his birthday is May 11th.
Yeah.
And Mother's Day, May 12th. So with all that being said,
No, actually, Mother's Day, May 11th.
oh
on
yeah,
my
because
birthday.
it fall on a Sunday on your birthday this year.
Yeah.
I want to send my deepest prayers and love to you because I know it's hard. I know how you felt about your parents, especially your mother, and to have to try to celebrate your birthday, knowing that you just lost your mother a couple days before your birthday and follow with Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
I know it got to be very hard. So, man, prayers up to you, your strength.
No,
man.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
no
definitely
doubt,
appreciate
man.
that. But I
Man,
mean,
it's
you know,
real talk.
and my condolences to anybody that lost their mother. You know what I'm saying? Mothers, when you lose a mother, that's like one of the hardest people you would never get over that. You know what I'm saying? Like that relationship, mother son, it's an unbreakable bond. You understand what I'm saying? And when we all have to leave this place, but when your mother leave here, that it hurts different. You know what I'm saying? And that's some shit you would never get over. But I'm just blessed and thankful and grateful that my mother was she provided us with so many great memories because she was like an amazing woman. And when you create memories with your kids and when you create memories even with your brothers and your friends, you know what I'm saying, when things like that happen, you can move forward in life, you know what I'm saying, peacefully. You know what I'm saying? So I just thank God that he gave me a great mother that blessed me with so many memories. So like it don't hurt us when these days come. It put a smile on our face because I know she's smiling down happy.
Amen.
That's real talk.
Man. Y'all send them hearts up to my man. And it's gonna be a special birthday shout out to my niece because y'all share the same birthday.
Oh wow, for real?
Yeah. So she's in the audience.
Yeah, I was gonna say before you let out, it's a couple of things I want to say. First, shout out to Carmen Evans being in our audience, and then the second
Stirring
shout out,
up shit. Oh, excuse me, Pastor.
then-
Stirring up shit.
and then my second shout out is to my rib, Miss Kyla Daniels.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I ain't your fucking
Congratulations, man.
So
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh!
Appreciate that.
You say worse shit.
Yeah. I like that.
What the
Yeah.
beat?
But,
Anyway,
but
we gonna
look,
cut this
No,
shit off.
shout out to my rib, Kyla Daniels, the Daniels family, and just continuing to grow.
That's
yeah,
what's up.
amen.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
All right, go
And
Detroit.
Tez.
Don't
Tez
do
and
that.
her-
Don't start
Tez and
that
her
shit.
do share the same birthday.
Oh yeah, okay. There you
First
go.
rib, second rib. All right.
Damn.
All right,
See,
then.
Bears, you got any closing words? Any
What
closing
in the
words?
P Diddy is a fuck? That shit ain't funny, man.
My bad.
No,
My
you
bad.
got my
He told you
prayers,
got your
man.
prayer.
Huh?
But I want to say another prayer to my man Skrill, man.
Oh,
His
yes,
mom,
sir.
his dad.
Did he?
Yes,
Shout
on my
out to
birthday,
the
man.
entire Everhart
Facts.
family.
Wow,
He,
man.
Skrill, that's one of my brothers, man.
Yes.
He's been
Yeah.
locked in from day one as well. So
He's on our team too. So
Damn, man.
Skrill's
Yeah,
another
prayers and
community
condolences
person.
to his
He
family.
can run for mayor. He got my vote.
absolutely.
But yeah, prayers out to Skrill too. Lost his father on
Career.
April
Damn.
on my birthday,
Wow.
and he was out.
Man, such an
celebrating.
amazing dude. Skrill is a great
Yeah.
dude, man.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
prayers out for his family.
Major condolences, man.
Yeah.
And before I go, I do want to give a super shout out to the Harris team that's out here. It's y'all got to meet these people.
Amazing.
Like real talk.
Amazing
Before I
group.
came here in the group text, I just said I love them because that says a lot about you too. Well, I wanted to share with you. I'm glad you brought it up because the team you have, when you win, I don't want to stop dealing with them because they are such great people.
Man, we family. It ain't
Like
different. We locked
everybody
in.
on the team is for you, they
Thank
for the community, and they are great individuals,
Yeah.
and especially the Huxtables. I love it.
You know what? I'm
All
gonna
right,
have
we-
to do some research and see if that's my family.
Oh,
Harris.
oh
You got
yeah,
some
yeah,
Harrises?
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
His uncles and my best friends,
Yeah.
they Harris.
Yeah.
From where? We from Alabama.
They from Crenshaw Mafia. No, they getting that bread. They the rich Harris. You might want to be related to them. If they not, Grandma Harris, can y'all help sponsor your great cousin James Harris? But yeah, no, they great people too.
Love it.
Yeah. So, but we out of here, man. My man Rico got to get out of here.
All right, y'all.
You know, and prayers up to him because he was in a car accident and his back hurting, and he's still coming here and make it work for us, man. So we out of here, man. Peace. Thank you.
About you.
Hey, we got a fan in the beat. It's called What Up Doe. What Up Doe?
Boy, get this money. Would you bust up and get this money? Boy, get this money. Would you get this money? Get this money. Get this money.